Alrighty, folks. So in this one, I'm going to be showing you how to use some basic tools to get yourself set up. So first, if you want your screen to look like mine, we're going to go up here into Window. We're going to go Workspace, and then we're going to set to the Essentials Classic. This gives us more tools, gives us more of just kind of everything that we're going to be able to work with. So from here, we want to go and select our rectangle tool. So this should be off to your left, or you can just use the letter M to select it. And then we can zoom in here, and I'm just going to click and drag, and you'll notice that I can make a rectangle. Now we want a perfect square for this, because we're trying to make this shape. So I'm going to hold the Shift key while I do so, and it's going to give me that fun little line. Now on the inside here, you'll notice that we have these little nodes that we can use to change the size of our rounded corners. So I'm going to maneuver this around just a bit. I'm going to position it so that way we can set it like this. And whoops.
What is up, everybody?
All right, so there is your first one. Now you'll notice in our shape, this one does not have a stroke. This one does. We want our shapes to match. So there's a couple ways that we can get this to match. If we select this, we can come over here to the left side, or we can select our stroke, and we can turn it off, just like that. Another option, and the one that I much more prefer, if we have a shape already existing, is to select it, go to our eyedropper tool here, and then we can use this select. And that's going to match whatever shape we click on. So if I click out here in the red, it's going to turn red. If I go here, it's going to turn white. Next up, we have polygons. We can come down here to the polygon tool to where we can click, and if you click and drag, right, it's going to make a polygon. If you hold the Shift key, it's going to stay in place. So now, what if we didn't want to have a triangle? Say we wanted to have a hexagon. You'll notice that there are nodes going all the way around the shape. But if you notice, there's one of them that is out of place. If you click and drag this around, you can add shapes, or you can take them away, or add sides, or you can take them away. So that's one way that you can do this. Another way that you can do it is by simply clicking and releasing, and then it gives you the option for the number of sides that you want to add. Then you can just hit OK. It will make the shape that you want, and then we can take and maneuver this around. And you'll notice that this one came out a little small, so I'm going to have to scale it up. Now, if I just grab my corner, whoops, if you grab outside your corner, you'll see that it changes into a rotation. But if you just grab your corner here and you start dragging, it's a free transform. You can make it whatever size. So if we hold Shift, it will keep it proportional. And then this last one down here, we throw in an ellipse along with a triangle and two rectangles. So the ellipse tool, will make you circles. Obviously, we want to have a perfect circle. So again, we're going to hold that Shift key, and it's going to drag that out, just like so. And then we want to make a polygon. So we want to have our triangle. I'm going to set it to 3 sides. But this is, again, I want it to be a little bit different. So, I can drag this up. And then if you hold the Alt key, you can change from the center. So I can do something like that. And then we just need a couple of rectangles. So I can click down here and drag up. And I'll do, whoops. And we can deselect. And I'll grab another one and drag, just like that. So now there's my shapes. That's the gist of the shapes tools. So for your assignment, you need to go through and you need to create this little robot. Okay, you'll notice I have a bunch of dotted lines down here that you can use, that you can manipulate to be what you need it to be. Something to keep in mind whenever you're going through here, the order in which you draw some of these shapes is important. So like if I do this and then I draw another rectangle on top, they're both white, I can't see it. Boom, I've got myself my other one. We'll need to throw in some rounded corners, things like that. But yeah, so you can take this, manipulate it as best you can, see what you guys can make. Obviously, if you have questions, let me know.